In the world of cars, some names are legendary. The Suzuki Jimny is one of those names. In India, we know its predecessor, the Maruti Gypsy. It was more than a car. It was a cult icon, a symbol of rugged simplicity that served our nation's army and captured the hearts of adventurers for decades. So when Maruti Suzuki announced that the modern 4th generation Jimny was finally coming to India, the nation went wild. The hype was unbelievable. Bookings exceeded 35,000 even before the price was revealed. Everyone thought this was a guaranteed blockbuster. But then, it wasn't. The hype vanished. The sales charts told a shocking story. The global superstar stumbled in one of the world's biggest markets. So what on earth happened? How did a car with such a massive legacy from a brand that literally rules the Indian roads fail to make a mark? Today we're unpacking the curious case of the Maruti Suzuki Jimny. In India, why did this off-road hero get left in the dust? The answer isn't in one single thing, but a combination of 4 major factors. Let's get into it. The first and perhaps biggest reason is the fundamental mismatch with the Indian market's mindset. In India, for the most part, cars are not just a way to get from A to B. They are a status symbol. And in the world of SUVs, size equals status. Indians have a big car preference. We want road presence. We want our cars to look imposing, to feel substantial. We associate size with value for money. If you're spending a lot of money, you expect a lot of car. And the Jimny, well, it's not a lot of car. Physically at least. It's a compact, purpose-built machine. Even the 5-door version, which was specifically made for India to make it more family-friendly, looked small and almost puny next to its competitor. Imagine parking a Jimny next to a Mahindra Scorpio or a Toyota Safari or even its rival, the Mahindra Thar. It just doesn't have that big beefy presence that many Indian buyers crave. For a family looking to buy their one and only car, the Jimny felt too small and impractical. Maruti Suzuki is known for one thing above all else: value. They are the masters of creating affordable, reliable cars for the masses. Buyers walk into a Maruti showroom expecting a sensible price tag. But the Jimny was launched at a premium. The top-end model was priced well over 15 lakhs, and for many people that price just didn't make sense for a car that looked so small and had a basic but not that kind of a fancy interior. Many called the pricing irrational. So why exactly was it so expensive? A big reason is that Maruti decided to sell the Jimny with a 4x4 system as standard across all variants. This is fantastic for off-roading, but the reality is 99% of Indian buyers will never take their SUV off-road. They are, at best, navigating city potholes and broken roads. They didn't need a complex, expensive 4x4 system, but they were forced to pay for it. For the price of a top-end Jimny, you could buy a bigger, more feature-packed compact SUV from another brand. The value for money equation, which is Maruti's superpower, was completely broken with the Jimny. This was strike 2. The Jimny comes with a 1.5-liter naturally aspirated petrol engine. Now this is a decent, reliable engine. It's used in other Maruti cars like the Brezza. But in the Jimny, especially at its premium price point, it felt dull, underpowered. It just didn't have the punch or the excitement that you expect from a lifestyle vehicle. When you're paying a premium, you expect a bit of thrill. The Jimny's engine was functional, but it wasn't fun. The perception of poor performance for the price only weakened its appeal further. This was strike 3. And now for the final killer blow. One name: Mahindra Thar. The Jimny wasn't launched in a vacuum. It was entering a space completely dominated by the 2nd generation Mahindra Thar. The Thar had already established itself as the king of the lifestyle off-roader segment in India. It had the looks, a clear nod to the iconic Jeep Wrangler, the road presence, the powerful engine options, and a massive cult following. The Jimny was the challenger, but Mahindra made a killer move that completely changed the game. Just before the Jimny's official price announcement, Mahindra launched a new, cheaper version of the Thar, a 4x2 model, meaning it was only a 2-wheel drive. This was genius. Mahindra understood that a huge portion of its customers bought the Thar for its looks and road presence, not for its off-road ability. By removing the expensive 4x4 systems, they could offer the same head-turning design at a much lower price. So now a potential buyer had a choice. They could buy the small, understated and expensive 4x4 Jimny, or for less money, they could buy the bigger, more powerful-looking 4x2 Thar that had all the road presence they wanted. For the average buyer who just wanted a cool-looking SUV, the choice was obvious. Mahindra effectively stole the Jimny's thunder before the show even started. They gave the market exactly what it wanted, leaving the Jimny to appeal only to a small niche of hardcore off-road enthusiasts. Part 2. The numbers don't lie. After the initial excitement, the sales figures plummeted. In the year 2025, the Jimny's domestic sale in India dropped by a staggering 49% compared to the previous year. Let's look at the monthly numbers. In September 2025, Maruti sold just 296 units of the Jimny. That's a 50% drop from the same month from the previous year. For a brand like Maruti, which sells tens of thousands of other models every single month, these numbers are a disaster. But here's the most fascinating part of the story. While the Jimny was failing in India, the exact same car, built in the exact same Indian factory, was becoming a massive global sensation. Of the roughly 102,000 Jimnys produced in India until April 2025, a whopping 75,000 of them, that's about 74%, were exported to other countries. Markets like Australia, South Africa and the Middle East couldn't get enough. And in Japan, the story is even more incredible. The 5-door Indian-made Jimny was launched in Japan under the name Suzuki Nomad. It received 50,000 orders within just 4 days of its launch. Think about that. A car that struggles to sell a few hundred units a month in India gets 50,000 orders in 4 days in Japan. This perfectly illustrates the concept of product-market fit. The Jimny is a brilliant product, it's just that its core strengths, the compact size, lightweight designs, and hardcore off-road ability are exactly what the mass market in India doesn't prioritize. But in a market like Japan where the roads are narrow and there's a different car culture, it's a perfect fit. So to answer a big question, is the Jimny a failure? Well, if you compare it to the massive expectations that come with any Maruti Suzuki launch, then yes, it's a commercial failure. It failed to become the mass market success story everyone predicted. It failed to challenge the dominance of the Thar. But if you look at it from another angle, maybe failure is too strong a word. The Jimny has found its people. There is a small but very passionate community of off-road enthusiasts in India who absolutely love it. For them, it's a dream machine. It's more capable off-road than the Thar in many technical situations. It's more reliable and it carries the legendary Suzuki DNA. Sales have now stabilized at around 1,000 units a month, which, while low for Maruti, shows that there is a dedicated, although small, customer base for this car. The Jimny wasn't a bad car, it was a case of a company misreading the true desires of the mainstream Indian buyers. It was a niche product launched with a mass market price tag into a market that worships size and road presence above all else. The story of the Jimny in India is a powerful reminder that a global reputation doesn't guarantee local success. You have to understand the heart of your customer. The Jimny is a fantastic, capable and charming little off-roader. It's a hero in its own right, just maybe a hero that arrived in the wrong story. So what do you guys think? Is the Jimny misunderstood or did Maruti Suzuki made a massive blunder? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and BATW, if you enjoyed anything, then you're more than welcome to like and subscribe. Take care.